What exactly took place between you and Tory Lanez that day that you stabbed him allegedly?
Okay. That day, nothing much took place that day. Everything led up to that day, but that day I just came out in the morning to tell him, good morning. And I told him what's up, give him a little fist bump, ask him if everything is good. We had a little situation the night before and the day before.
So what was the situation the night before and the day before?
So I heard some rumors that he was trying to put money on my head. He felt uncomfortable living next to me. Said I was a threat. So I confronted him. And then I found out the same thing. He tried to put money on my head, so he said I put money on his head. We had a little discussion or whatever. So the next morning, that night, he said some kind of crazy. So the next morning, I came out to see if everything was good. Fist bump, talked to him. He said, yeah. So I was going back into my cell. And when I looked back, instead of going to cell, he was walking towards my door. He stood in front of my cell, looked at his boys, made his little smirk. And when he showed me what he had and something in his pocket, I just rushed him.
What did he have in his pocket?
I just rushed him. When he showed me, it looked to me like I believed it could be a weapon at the time. So I rushed him, and I just snatched him. I just took advantage of him. He was weak. I just threw him all over, and I just kept slamming him and stabbing him. And
were you trying to kill him?
No, not at all. But I felt like there was a weapon. I felt threatened. And when I felt like a sting in my leg, I felt like, oh, he stabbed me. So I moved back, and I kept stabbing him more. And I seen that he threw something, so I was like, oh, this is that.
Santino Casio, the person who was suspected of stabbing Tory Lanez, has given an explanation why he said he did that. And he went into detail saying that apparently in his view it was a self-defense situation. He said he suspected Tory Lanez was about to set him up, and that's the reason. That's why he took it upon himself to arm himself and then attack Tory Lanez. And it apparently started from a conversation. Now, there are several issues with his purported statement. Number one, to allege self-defense, it has to be proportionate. It has to be proportionate and reasonable, whatever action you take in order to defend yourself. So even in a court of law, he would not be able to justifiably and in good faith allege self-defense. He couldn't do so because it was clear Tory Lanez had not attacked him. There was no physical fight that led up to that. He's just claiming things. He's saying things for which no proof underpins his version of events. In addition to that, not only does he say that, he's admitting to a crime. He's admitting that he was the one who several times stabbed Tory Lanez. Now, when I have clients and they are accused of crimes, the last thing I tell them to do is to go into detail about why they committed this crime, etc., until they may decide to testify at trial. Whatever you say beforehand is what's called an admission, so it can be put in evidence against you in court to be used to actually convict you for doing things. So he's put himself at the scene of the crime. He's essentially prevented any allegation of fault, like confusion as to who was there. Any allegation that the eyewitnesses were incorrect or that he was not actually in the scene, in the crime scene. He can't say that now because he's admitted being there. Second of all, he can't say that he did not stab Tory Lanez even though he was there, that someone else did it, because he's already admitted that he was the one that did the stabbing. Third of all, he's already alleged a motive for which could be disproved in court. This is why it's always a bad idea to start to run your mouth prior to speaking to a lawyer. And I believe that Tory Lanez will probably, from the sounds of it, have a more compelling argument as to what occurred and could actually disprove a lot of what this individual is saying. Like, comment, and subscribe.